Hey everybody, Kanaku back with another What I Think video. This time I'll be doing No Man's Sky. First, I'll give you a little overview of what the game is about in case you haven't played it or haven't heard much. I'm not sure how, as it's been all over the internet. And then I'll go into some things where I'll talk about what it gets right and what it gets wrong, and then kind of my final thoughts on the game. No Man's Sky begins with you stranded on a planet near the edge of the universe. Your first goals are to repair your ship and its systems. Eventually, if you choose to do so, you will begin a journey towards the center of the universe. The early game is all about the increasing and management of your inventory. You are continuously asking yourself, what do I need to keep and what can I get rid of? There are some resources that show up on every planet, but there are also resources that are so scarce that in my 50 plus hours of playing, I've still yet to find them once. Once you farm some money and spend some time upgrading your personal and ship inventories, the game turns into easy mode. A fully upgraded ship takes away all fear of pirate attacks, and a fully upgraded multi-tool lets you farm resources insanely fast. There are two main paths to take on your journey through the universe, the Atlas path and the path to the center. To complete the game, you will need to do both. First, take the Atlas path and keep every Atlas stone you get. Once the Atlas path is complete, head towards the center. Even with a fully upgraded ship, this will be an incredible grind of warping from system to system, only stopping to pick up resources for your warp drive. As this is fairly boring, this is where I have currently stopped playing. More on that later though. Now I'd like to discuss the good and the bad. The procedurally generated systems, planets, and wildlife are immensely impressive. While after some time similarities start to show on plant and animal life, even after 50 plus hours, I still run into an animal every once in a while that stops me in my tracks and makes me say, what the fuck is that? It's probably one of the best, if not the best features of the game. The game also lets you name the systems, planets, and life you discover. However, there is some controversy at the moment over whether or not the names submitted are permanent. Regardless, I still think it's a really cool feature if you're into that kind of thing. The inventory and upgrade system seems to bother a lot of people. I disagree and think it is one of the better features the game offers. It was a fun challenge dealing with the small inventory early on in the game. The grind of gathering materials and money to purchase or salvage more inventory slots appealed to me. The process of learning what materials were common or important to keep was fun, but short-lived, as there's not much to do with them. The crafting system in place is very vanilla at the moment. I'm hoping they build on it and turn it into one of the better features the game offers. It shows a lot of promise, but just doesn't feel finished. Now for the bad, and unfortunately, there's a lot of bad. Something I wish was completely overhauled in the game is ship flight, especially flying in atmosphere. I would equate flying on planets to steering a minecart that can somehow magically shoot off into outer space. While flying around, it's almost impossible to see things on the ground that are near you and don't even think about being able to consistently aim for that landing pad. I must be crazy to think that my high-tech spaceship could hover in place and let me look around. It's incredibly frustrating. Spaceflight is much better, but it could be improved as well. The biggest problem No Man's Sky has is that it just does not appear to be a finished game. It feels like one of the many early access games I've played. This wouldn't be such a bad thing if Hello Games came out and said this was the case. The problem is it's being marketed and sold as a finished product with extra features coming in the future, like base building. I don't want to take away the impressive accomplishment of a game like this being made by such a small group of people. It is very impressive. I would criticize them for shipping out a game where every part of it feels incomplete though. When I look at this game, I see a puzzle with half of its pieces missing. The image coming together appears very stylish and cool, but what can I do with a half-finished puzzle? I had a lot of fun getting to the place where I'm at in the game. I just don't have a desire to finish what's left until the other pieces of the puzzle are found. And that's the end of the What I Think video for No Man's Sky. Thank you so much for watching, and feel free to check out the other videos on my channel. I do a lot of Let's Play videos with my friend Dutton103, and I'll be doing some solo videos soon, maybe some Battlefield 1, Overwatch, and I've also been thinking of picking up Hitman and trying that out. Well, feel free to follow me on Twitter at Kanaku_Highwind, and I will see you later. Bye!